Hey folks, today we're going to talk about our thoracic spine and particularly tension in our thoracic spine. So our thoracic spine is going to be our upper back, about where a bra strap would hit, or for a guy where a heart rate monitor would go. And sometimes we get tension there. You know, if you think about our life, we're on a computer or we're driving. So a lot of times we're hunched forward, and that puts a lot of pressure and strain on those thoracic vertebrae and on the muscles that support that. So I've come up with some ways that really help me when I'm feeling tight, because that's an area where I tend to hold tension. So some things that I like to do, and I'm going to turn sideways so you can see, as I round forward and then I arch and I round and then I arch, and sometimes that'll result in a nice pop, just rounding and arching my back, and it just kind of stretches the back and then opens it up. So it just kind of like a cat-cow, but a kneeling, standing cat-cow. And you could do that as a cat-cow as well. Another thing that works well for me is just to take my arms and open wide, just really stretch across the chest, because sometimes these muscles get tighter when my back muscles are working too hard. So opening up, a nice opening, open, and I can take that on a diagonal, just really reach and stretch. And that feels pretty good in my body too, just to create that opening. There we go. And then another thing, and this would work better with a chair, but we're going to use the box here. So if you had a chair that you could sit back in and round your body back against the top of the chair, like a dining room chair or something like that, that would work well. But we're going to use the box today in place of a chair. So I have to sit a little bit lower to get the right spot on my back there, and just arching back over. So I'm supported, but I'm getting that nice opening across my chest and release through my back. And I have one more strategy for you, and that's going to involve this ball here. So this ball, it's a relatively soft ball. I wouldn't use a really hard ball. That might be uncomfortable. And I'm going to put that ball about where my bra strap would go, where a heart rate monitor would go, and then just allow myself to lay back and relax over the ball. Now, if you needed to support your head, you could do that. I'm fine to just let my head dangle and my arms dangle. And I'm just letting gravity just open up and reset my back. So if I've been in too much flexion, this is going to help me get a little extension in my back. And that always feels really good. And we'll try one. I've got one more idea for you after this. So you'd hold this for a handful of breaths, and then we'll carefully come out of that. I had a nice little pop there. All right, so last idea for you is to come onto your tummy. And then borrowing from yoga, we'll have our hands down, and we'll just press up, lifting your tummy away from the box. And we'll do that a handful of times. Keeping your shoulders down, trying to make a nice arc in your spine, and just undo some of that flexion we have from using our phones and driving and sitting and computers and all the things. Our lives are making us very forward. Let's do one more of those. And then you can reward yourself with a little child's pose there. And I like to separate my knees so I can bring my chest a little bit lower. And that always feels really good for me. So there you go. Those are my strategies for releasing my back when I get that tension in my upper spine. And they don't take very long. I can do most of these. I go to a restaurant and just arch back as soon as I sit in that chair. And sometimes that's the relief I needed if I'd been driving for a long time. So give those a try, and I hope those help you too. Feel free to like, comment, share, and let me know what else you'd like to see, and we'll get some more videos up for you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.